Hey guys, so my tablet kind of died, so I'll finish off the reading. And yeah, so your fears, your three cards came out for your fears. Hangman, which means you're stuck in making this decision. Knight of Wands and the Fool card. Basically, you're afraid to move forward based on what you were experiencing in your past. A lot of things from your past are haunting you. You're revisiting memories, you're revisiting things from about 10 years ago, and you're trying to make a decision on how to move forward and which way to move forward. But currently, right now, you're in a stagnant energy looking at all the mistakes that you've made. Final outcome, future advice to go ahead and end this. But speaking on the hangman, and the hangman position is like, just because you're waiting, just because you're in a quote unquote stuck position, does not mean that you're doing absolutely nothing. It gives you insight or a view from the world that most people don't see. It gives you a way to be still and grounded. Even with the Four of Wands energy, you're not really moving. So you're going back over the thoughts that are in your head, the things that have been happening between now and the last 10 years. You're going back down memory lane and you're trying to move forward based on looking at what you've done in the past. But here's the catch. Your past can only show you the results of things that you manifested during those seasons. Moving forward, when you're moving forward and want to move in a way that's authentic to yourself and a way that you can be who you truly are, because at the heart of the reading, you're trapped, you're stuck, you're in bondage, and you have this mask on of who people think you should be or what others are saying about you, and it's actually hurting you coming from your past, maybe your foundation, but it's actually hurting you because you feel trapped. And moving into your fears position is the hangman. Is the hangman card. There is a new way of thinking, a new way of looking at your situation. There is something new that is coming in, or a new idea that's being presented to you, but you have to get out of your own way in order to be able to see it. Looking in your past, going over your failures, going over all the ways and all the things that people have said that you weren't going to do, all that does not move you forward. So also in your fear space is making plans. Knight of Wands, he is making plans, is guided by spirit. He's either going to school, traveling, or planning out the next phase of his life, because a lot of things have come to an end and you're having to make a decision on how you want to move forward. Do you want to keep doing the same old bullshit that you've been doing, or do you want to move forward in a way that balances out who you are and why you're here? The Fool card comes up, the Fool's journey. When we see the Fool card or the Apprentice, first of all, when you talk about apprentice, you're going to a new experience and you're studying something new. But back to this. The Fool's journey, coming up in your fears, you're afraid of making a brand new start because of all the things that have hurt you in the past, all of the ways that you felt like you failed, all the people that have left, all of the things, all of the negative self-doubt, low confidence, no self-esteem having as thoughts that you have in your mind about moving forward. But this time moving forward, you have those experiences that are going to drive you forward. So you no longer have to really be stuck in the energy of being fearful of having a brand new start. Queen of Pentacles. So, so for your final outcome or your future references is a Queen of Pentacles. And this can go either way, whether male or female. But the Queen of Pentacles knows who she is. She knows how to make plans, and she knows how to make her bread, her money, how she's going to make her income. She is queen of her emotions. She has mastered all the ways that she wants to move forward and be financially stable. But if you get out your head and get out of this stuck energy and start moving and planning and moving and getting things to go forward, then you no longer have to be stuck in a hangman position. You can actually move forward and choose the best decision that's based on the energy that you have and what you're trying to do. All right, any last messages, Spirit? This is a very different read from the first one that I did. But the second one, it really has you standing in a space of fear of what could go wrong, what happened, what did go wrong. But you're being asked to keep moving forward and get out of this stagnant energy. And some of this stagnant energy could be retrograde. Some of this stagnant energy could just be failure to launch or fear of launching. So map it out, write your vision, make it plain. Speak your truth about what you're passionate about. Deal with your emotions in a logical way and not just what feels good for the moment. Twin flames comes up, so you may have to be making a decision on whether you want to go with your past or actually want to move forward in your future. And somebody, Nine of Pentacles talks about wish fulfillment. You're almost to the 10. You're almost to completely on a journey of fully successfully launching the things that you want. New business, new projects, new relationships, buying land, travel. But you're being asked to stand up in your high priestess energy. You're being asked to stand up and knowing who you are and knowing what value you bring to the table, what your magic is. All right, guys, so that's all I have for you this week. A lot of 10s popping up. There's a lot of endings. Definitely a lot of endings. Sometimes starting over can be the most challenging thing because you're holding on to all the things that happened in your past that are no longer serving you. So moving forward, you write down what it is that you want to achieve. If it's a new relationship, write down all the positive things and all the negative characteristics, things that you want in your life moving forward and things that you no longer are willing to accept. That will give you a clearer vision on how you want to move forward. Because all the things that are dying, all the things that are falling off are things that you no longer need. And Spirit has given you a parachute on a sinking ship. You have a way out should you choose to take it. If you get out of your head and pull your head out of your ass, you can make a lot of beautiful things happen. But staying stuck in the past, it serves no one. Not even your past, because you've learned those lessons. You've learned all that you can learn from all the old things that could possibly have happened in your life. You've learned everything you can, so now it's time for you to move forward. Three of Pentacles comes out. Okay, apparently there's more. Three of Pentacles comes out, and when I see Three of Pentacles, it talks about your materialistic things, your house, how you make your money, your family, those things. And in this new season that you're coming into, you'll be supported in those things, whether it's being supported by spirit or being supported by people who actually want to see you move forward. So don't be afraid to move forward. You just have to move forward in a logical manner. All right, guys. Peace and love. I'll see you next Sunday.